Have you always struggled to sleep?
No, I could sleep anywhere. I once slept in the telephone booth. I slept in the graveyard when I was young.
Wow.
And I thought, that's great. And then when I hit 40, bang, suddenly I was an insomniac, and it stayed that way ever since.
How does it affect you?
Mainly I wake up at about 3 in the morning. I can go to sleep, you know, within seconds of putting my head down. Indeed, I go to sleep in the theatre, cinema. So totally to my dad. My dad used to do this. It's really distressing.
And if you're not getting enough sleep, sort of what implications are there to your health?
Well, that's kind of what we explore in the documentary, and I was very surprised because I sort of thought I knew the territory. But the obvious one is you feel tired, but it affects your brain and it affects your body. Particularly if you're a student, you should be concerned at this time of year, because what happens during the early stage of sleep, deep sleep, is when your memories get consolidated. It's like the hard drive gets emptied and copied. And if you don't get enough deep sleep, then basically it gets wiped.
But you also found a link also to sleep and dementia, and sleep, interesting, to obesity.
Yes, the dementia thing seems to be that they've recently found in animals that when you're in deep sleep, your brain literally gets washed. The cells open up and this fluid passes through and it seems to get rid of toxins. So there is a great myth around people like Margaret Thatcher, you know, saying they could get by on 4 hours a night, and that does seem to be a myth. It was part of the, you know, the message she wanted to give, if you like, but people who are close to her, if you read the biographies, say that when she got her 4 hours, she was knackered. But this was the 80s, you know, the 80s was when we kind of went without sleep.
So you've got to test it, which is why, if you're watching, you may be wondering why he's carrying a spoon. But this is a very simple test to find out whether you are sleep deprived.
Yes.
Okay,
so this is called the sleep latency test, and it is a little bit bonkers, at least on the surface, but it was developed by serious sleep researchers. So what you do is you lie down in the early afternoon, middle afternoon, or something like that, with a spoon here and a metal tray over there, and you have a look at your watch, see what the time is, and then you see, you know, get yourself comfortable, and the idea is if you fall asleep,
wakes you up.
It wakes you up, and then you look at your watch and you see how long it was. And if it's less than 15 minutes, you have a problem. If it's less than 10 minutes, you have a serious problem.
If it's less than 15 minutes, you have... OK, so because you're falling asleep, because you're so exhausted, you fall asleep quickly?
Yes. And you think falling asleep quickly is good. Actually, it's bad. It's a sign that you have this incredible pressure to go to sleep. So when I was wearing, in the film, I'm wearing the sort of activity monitor. And on some occasions, I was asleep within 15 seconds of going to bed.
Wow.